The next chapter in the collapse of failed crypto exchange FTX set to begin. It's starting tomorrow. Sam Bankman-Fried's trial getting underway. Ahead of that, I should say, the hardest hit by that bankruptcy case are now telling their side of the story to CNBC and to Kate Rooney specifically. And she joins us to tell us what they're saying and what's going on and what we're going to hear.
Yeah, it's great to see you guys, by the way. And Harrison resigned from his position at FTX less than 2 months before its implosion. He described a tense relationship with Bankman-Fried, and I asked him to explain his sense of the company's financial health when he left.
I had no reason to suspect that FTX wasn't anything other than extremely profitable and in great shape. Sam was, embarking on fundraising again. He had said both on some internal all hands and externally that FTX.com had, $2 billion in excess capital as a result of its raises, and FTX U.S. had $600 or $700 million, and they were in amazing shape. You think FTX is going to, eat the world because it's so profitable.
So some of the top employees at the time of FTX really didn't have a sense of the actual financial health of the company.
I can only speak for the people on the U.S. side. We had absolutely no clue.
How is that possible?
Well, look, imagine yourself in our position, like you are in a high-ranking position, but you're not the CEO. Do you think, okay, Sam has made all this public and private reporting about the financials of the company. I should really get all of the bank statements. I should get access to all of those, and I should rummage through them and see if I agree with the accounting. Sam testified in front of Congress. He's getting, public accolades from the top investment firms. Should I also distrust everything he's saying in those two forums? I think anyone in our position would be hard-pressed to think, okay, this is the time where I'm supposed to suspect something is wrong at the company.
If there were anybody who knew the real financial health of FTX, who would that have been?
I would have to think that his closest inner circle of the people in the Bahamas, that at least the other founders, had to know.
We now know that 4 people in that inner circle Harrison describes have pled guilty to charges related to the collapse of FTX. Bankman-Fried has pled not guilty. And whether or not you can understand how some of the warning signs went unnoticed, Harrison and others say they were in the dark about FTX's financial health. Harrison is also one of the only FTX executives who says he pushed back on Bankman-Fried's leadership style. A lot more on that and what FTX customers have to say to Sam Bankman-Fried in our documentary, The Collapse of FTX Insiders Tell All. Check it out on CNBC.com.
We can watch it right now.
He pushed back on the leadership style. What bothered him about the leadership style?
The insular nature of this whole thing. So he's based in Chicago. Sam Bankman-Fried had a group of top executives in the Bahamas that lived with him. He said he felt like an outsider. He was the head of this U.S. Business for FTX. He felt like he didn't have access to Sam. He felt like he couldn't push back, and that when he did, he was sort of silenced. And so he really was one of the only vocal executives, and he actually left the company a couple months before the collapse.